Hello, hello. How's it going? Another fabulous Monday. Although I just saw the weather report and we do have more storms coming in tomorrow, which is just great. You know, uh, Especially since I've started development for my real estate career. 2019, I believe, is when I had a brain fart and an uncle that I got together and got my first house built. 2019 was been the beginning of 2019 because we were building by August of 2019. I pay attention to the weather a lot more. And over the years, Alabama is going to have a big stretch of rain, whether it comes in the winter, whether it comes late spring, like now, or whatever. You can, and it's really, really hard to gauge when that time is. Um, you know, but of course, when you're building houses, it's not so much because those days you can't get back. You can't work during those days most of the time, especially like framers and the portions of the job when the shell has not been completed. At least you can't work inside. A lot of that gets held up when it's bad weather. So I pay attention a lot more to the stretches, of just days after day after day that you couldn't work. And the old saying, April showers bring May flowers. It's just that's all it is a saying. It's different every time. I believe May is going to be the wettest month on record, and usually it might be January or December. When the before the cold arrives, you typically see that big stretch of rain coming and setting in. And for the spring, we really didn't have that this year. It was a lot more drier. And now, here in late spring, approaching summer within a month, it's wet again, super wet, been wet. There was a storm. I'll admit, I slept completely through that storm from Saturday night. Did not wake up at all. Slid in the early morning hours and was out before I woke up. It's a good damn thing, you know. All right, you're here because you want to see how much of an expert I am at real estate. And if you'll just give me a few minutes and let me review today's new listings, maybe you can tell that I do know what I'm talking about more than the average bear. It's hard to explain to your clients, how you differentiate unless they give you that shot to work with you. And that's where you see the difference in the person you're getting. Not only have I come up with a dipping sauce, my furniture allowance, I can represent you really well. Today's realtors, they're all about the show. There's these big branches, and there's a few top producers, and everybody else is kind of beneath them, and they admit that there's a hierarchy under them that they're under. And when does it change? Is that in the contract? Does it say when you're going to be the top agent? It's really hard for me to imagine how you would want to divvy up your, proceeding your commissions like that. But I'm telling you, we're on our own and we're doing it all. We're doing it all. I mean, literally, I'm with Advantage Realty. I've got a broker license now, about to sit for the second and final builder test. I got the study guide this weekend, and we can furnish it. We can do everything right here in house. So, like I said, don't listen to the noise. I honestly believe just because of where I come from, just coming from being from Pickens County, historically, there's not a lot of action and big business leaders coming out of Pickens County, and especially ones that you even see a lot of times. Let me tell you this: a lot of times when they get it, they disappear. And you don't see those people, and so it's interesting. It's interesting, to see how um, things have adjusted to me building this business right here where I live, where my family is, where I want to be. Even members of my own family, I know they had this feeling like they got to go way somewhere else just to be somebody and be who they're gonna be. And that just wasn't my path. It just wasn't my path. It's always been right here in front of me. And I started in real estate as a leasing agent the year after I graduated high school. So, my first job, technically, I am still in that same industry from the first job I had after graduation. I had many jobs when I was in high school, and grocery bag boy, working for the city, cutting grass. There was a waysider with some plant nursery and stuff. That was always fun. Okay, let's get going here. First up, we're in Duncanville. This is a single family lot. That's what it's got. What the classification is registered as. The better way to put it would be unrestricted wooded land in Duncanville, 10.6 acres. It does have Maxwell Elementary and Hillcrest High School, which is a great elementary school and high school systems, county school. They got it at 90,000. 90,000, almost 11 acres. Casey Snyder, Next Home Legacy Group franchise owner here in Tuscaloosa. She's got it listed. And that's a wooded acreage. So you need to keep in mind you would still have excavation expenses on top of that 90,000 or whatever you and the seller land at. Just call me directly. I know some great land lenders. You can get a loan for land. It doesn't just have to be a house. Okay, next, let's see, Livingston, which is Sumter County, just south of us here, definitely in my serviceable area. Anybody in Sumter County, if you're looking to sell or buy, I can definitely help you. Sumter, Hale, or Green, all three of them. This is land on Highway 28, 12.1 acres. Who's got it listed? Ashton Hunt, Keller Williams franchise branch here in Tuscaloosa. She's got it listed down there in Sumter. 169.9, so that's about 14,000 per acre. So first off, we got two land listings. Developers, pay attention here. All right, back in Northport City, Windsong subdivision, right there beside the DCH campus in Northport. This is Robinwood Lane, one level, built in 1988. It's a late mid-century subdivision, but it's been very popular, especially with the hospital across the street. That's the year I was born, 1988. 876 square feet. It's a smaller floor plan, but like I said, it's in town by the big employer. It's got a tenth of an acre lot, 0.12. So it does have some, somewhat of a lot. Matthew Elementary, Tuscaloosa County High School for the zoning. Let's see. Nan, Woodson, Remax Premier Group's got it listed. Remax Premier franchise, 224.5. And that's on Robinwood, Windsong, Northport City. I mean, it's just right there in the middle of town. All right, next up, our first condo for the day. John Randall, Keller Williams franchise branch, condominium powerhouse there, 1721 Hackberry Lane. This is Hackberry Commons. You take a left off of 15th Street, headed south towards campus, and it's right there at that red light. 2-bed, 2-bath. The building was built in 1993. The parking is under the building, so it's a compact lot. 963 square foot. That's a sizable 2-bedroom condo. It's been several sales in here recently. 189.9. I think the owner probably decided to sell those off, is why there's inventory available. That one's been around for a long time though, so. Okay, next up, Moundville, Tuscaloosa County. That's not correct. So the listing agent's got Moundville in the address and South Tuscaloosa County for the zone. So I'm not sure exactly where this is. If it's got Moundville, it's likely in Hale County. Townsend Loop is the road. Big ass house, 4,300 square foot. It's under $65 per square foot asking price though. It's got almost a full acre, 0.95. It's like a barn dominium, maybe. Kenya Wynn, Hamner Real Estate Group's got it listed. Unique opportunity, versatile space. Didn't say barn dominium. This is this is a commercial building. 275. You could convert it to a barn dominium. Okay, back in Tuscaloosa, Walnut Drive subdivision. This is 69 South again. Late mid-century home, 1975 year built, 1,320 square foot. So it's a small floor plan, easy on the utilities monthly. 1,320 square foot. I just said that, 212 per square foot. Just under a half acre parcel, 0.39. Inglewood Elementary, Hillcrest High School for the zoning. Let's see, Caitlin Wilson, Hamner Real Estate's got it listed. She had another nice listing last week. This is 279.9, and that is wonderful. Wonderful to see that. It does have a garage, enclosed garage, 1,320 square foot, and I bet the interior has been renovated on this one. How much you want to bet? Okay, moving on here. Next up, we've got Tuscaloosa City North, Greystone subdivision. House was built in 1995, so it's turn of the century. Remember, the ones built in the 90s, that's where you get better square foot for your money. 2-level home, 4 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, 1 half bathroom. Another big house, 3,370 square foot. Ample size there. You would want to consider your monthly carry costs on a home like that. Heated and cooled. Just under a half acre parcel, 0.44. Rock Quarry Elementary, Northridge High School. Jason Gray, Keller Williams franchise branch owner here in Tuscaloosa. He's got it listed for sale. $589. $589. Like I said, that much square foot, brand new, is going to be a lot more than that. It's a good opportunity to get a bigger home, bigger square footage in the zip code you want, for just over $500,000. Okay, next up, Deering Downs, Tuscaloosa City Southeast. This is 3714 Deering Downs Drive, right there on the main entrance road. 1991 year built. Deering Downs is a historic subdivision, but this one was built in 91. So it doesn't have, the older home. It doesn't have the 2-car garage. 1,917 square foot. That's ample space. It's got a third of an acre lot, 0.33. Woodland Forest Elementary and Bryant High School. 3-bed, 2-bath. Jason Gray again. He's got 2 for today. Keller Williams franchise branch owner here in Tuscaloosa. $289.9. That's a good house. In town, that big. Turn of the century home, solid brick. $289 with the 2-car garage. That's a good listing. It's a good listing. All right, next up, Berry, Tuscaloosa County side, Berry. This is the reserve at Cripple Creek. I think it's a builder group, new construction subdivision. Home and almost 2 full acres, brand new. Excuse me, I take that back. This is built in 2022. 3,121 square feet. That's 3 houses for today, over 3,000 square feet minimum. 2 acres. Walker Elementary, Northside High School zoning. Chelsea Jones, Hamner Real Estate. It's got it listed. $579.9 asking price. And see, right there. But Berry's a little bit further up. It's a little bit different area. But that's a big house, almost new, 5 full bedrooms with 2 acres. You just got to do the commute to the different area. All right, next up, we got Buell, Alabama, authentic rural community, unincorporated rural community, still in Tuscaloosa County, though. This is a home built in 1960. It's 1,500 square foot. It's a moderate size, perfect for a small family or single person or investment maybe. 2 acres. Got 2 full acres with us, 2 in a row with 2 acres with it. 2-bed, 2-bath, out in the country. 16605 Crosscut Drive. Not familiar with that. Sipsey Valley Schools, Buell Elementary. Those are good schools. Joanne McNatt, First Class Real Estate, Southern Home Group. It's got it listed. I do know Joanne. $229 asking price. So it's still an affordable home. Under $250 there. Okay, last one for today. It's 11 new listings so far. It's only about 3 o'clock. I imagine a few more would go in with the beautiful weather we've had today. 14243 Marlins Way. This is Tuscaloosa, 69 South. New construction with Rosh Coleman or Coastal, Lennar Coastal now. They just, Rosh Coleman was bought out. Brand new, 1,852 square foot. It's got just under a third of an acre, 0.27. 4 bed, 2 bath floor plan. Katie Oswald, Lennar Homes Coastal Realty, LL is what it's got. Brand new, Big Sandy Elementary, Hillcrest High School. They're asking 272, 570,000. 272,570. Excuse me. There you go. All right. All right. All right. All right. So that is it for today's new listings. Let's take a look at the airport. I did notice my camera was a little blurry. Maybe we can get that fixed right now. And usually on Sunday night, the camera gets bumped down from the folks in the office there, I believe, using it in Birmingham. So when I go either today or tomorrow, we'll get that fixed. Yeah. Oh, do I see an airplane headed down the runway? Gorgeous, gorgeous day. Wow, don't you love that? Um, can't wait to see that one take off. I love seeing more activity at the North Pickens Airport. Okay, signing off. Enjoy your day. Be weather aware tomorrow. Have storms coming in. Call me for your real estate needs. We're here on the ground, ready to serve you. We just try to do more. We try to do more to get it sold than what the average bear does. My knowledge is very deep on how it can benefit a seller here. And of course, we got Ryan Paranude, sponsored lender. We'd love to help you as well. He and his wife work together, just like Brandon and I do. And of course, you can bring your own lender. You can use whoever you like. And we would love to represent you, help you get that new home, some new furniture, set up well, equity gains down the road, and just really in a good situation with the real estate for your financial health. You know, that's where you need to be. If you're paying rent, step one is definitely get into the mortgage. It is a savings account overall. You need to be in a mortgage instead of paying rent. And regardless, if you think you can't do it, you can at some point. May not be a month from now, a year, or even 5 years, but the home ownership is one of those things that you can pay into by default. You're gonna make a house payment somewhere, rent or mortgage. It needs to be a mortgage, so those dollars are going to go back to equity that you own. It's just much better. Call us for your real estate needs. We will see you soon.